try to push off the stone lid of the sarcophagus.
What's your strength? Or make a strength check.
I can do that. 13.
You manage to budge it a little bit, but
The
you're like,
Raleigh works really hard and moves it a little bit.
but it's like it's sort of like the Princess Bride where Inigo's like bouncing off the door.
Just give me another minute. I can get it. Just a couple more minutes.
Want some help with that?
Maybe I probably loosened it up enough for you. You can probably get it now.
Okay, I left it off.
Raleigh is sweating profusely.
Alistair uses his pinky.
Yeah, Alistair goes in with his pinky, lifts it off, or moves it. Um, there's a just that rotting smell, stale air um, releases from within, and you see the skeletal figure of someone that was buried in a dress. Like it's a black dress with um, it's bejeweled, and it, you think there was a woman that was buried here.
Hmm.
Is the woman holding anything? Or have anything on her that looks notable?
Um, as you're looking closer, she's wearing a necklace that has a stylized like a charm on it that is a stylized H.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. Refer back to notes.
H.
One of the people that we got notified of was
Uh,
Haldemar, who was,
right.
at least according to my notes, a thought to be reincarnated Vecna.
Hmm.
But
Okay.
as far as you understand, Haldemar was a male, and this figure looks female.
Cool.
Uh. Okay then.
You do another thing you do know is that there's like a wedding band on the figure.
She was married. Uh. They put up all these enchantments just to seal this one woman.
Yeah. Either that or there's more.
What was your question?
Did they? Literally just sort of wondering aloud if they put out if these protection enchantments were put up just to seal this one woman in here, who seems to be just a non-magical corpse.
Yeah.
You you sort of suspect that because there's the archway over here going somewhere else that
Yeah, there's more.
Yeah, probably.
it's
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, okay. Go.
Can I see if there's any inscriptions on that new door? Or the new archway? Or is it just
Oh
a
yeah.
hallway?
Maybe we should also just return the top of the sarcophagus. I feel bad just uninterring a random person.
This is a good point.
That's a
I'll-
good.
okay.
We have all the brain cells present in the party today. I like it.
Not. I'm doing the thinking. I don't want to desecrate the dead today.
Okay. There's on this wall. There's an inscription to the effect that um, do not the people of some city name that you or village name you don't recognize have um, succeeded in containing the great evil and warning those that move beyond here put themselves in great mortal danger.
Hmm.
And what's
We
new?
that's
It's not
We
saying
put
you
ourselves-
can't go this way. It's just saying that you're putting yourself at risk if you do.
We put ourselves at risk every day. We just fought a beholder. I feel okay about this.
All right.
I'm getting some deja vu from the Weeping Angel, but I digress.
The Weeping Angel, a door that says you shouldn't go in it. All that.
Yeah, I unleash a great evil on the plane, but
It's been fine every time we have opened a door that we're not supposed to. So why not do it again? What's
Other
one more
than-
great evil unleashed?
makes sense to me.
This wall doesn't seem. This wall, as you're examining, it seems to have been hastily constructed and doesn't look as sturdy as the one that the big stone that you just made your way through.
Is it just kind of like bricked up,
Perhaps.
like kind of stones thrown on top of each other rather than one solid piece?
Yeah, it's multiple stones.
Hmm.
But more like a brick wall than one solid stone.
Lorelei makes a big show of feeling on it and then points to one. Just says, Alistair, this is the load-bearing stone. If you hit it, the whole wall will collapse.
I think if I hit this thing anywhere, it would just collapse.
No, it's this specific one.
That specific one?
Yeah.
Okay. Take your word for it. I headbutt it.
Okay, you put a hole in the wall, but the wall is still standing. It's
Ah,
a minotaur-sized hole is Minotaur's head-sized hole is now in the wall.
I'm glad I was wrong, actually, because that meant the rest of the wall would have come down on your head.
I did.
And up ahead, you see a twisty path.
Okay. I widen the Minotaur head-sized hole and keep going, I guess.
Okay. Same in here. There's not so much, but there is still some root penetration and dirt covers the pathway. You can also make a perception check for hearing.
Okay.
23.
16.
13.
Rowley hears the faint sound of what they think is breathing. Like something
Oh,
large,
good.
Something large breathing.
Y'all hear breathing further down the tunnel?
Now that you point it out and everybody shushes, you can hear that it is like a deep breathing sound, but they're not very fast. Like there's a long time between breaths.
Great.
I
love it.
Yeah, probably something sleeping.
Well, I guess the undead typically don't breathe, so it means there's something alive, probably, at least.
Is that a
Or an
good
undead
thing or a
pretending to
bad?
breathe.
Let's go with it's a living thing, because the undead pretending to breathe is just worrying, frankly.
Yeah, I don't like the idea of that.
They got little Bluetooth speakers on them.
Yeah. It's Chris. Hello, Chris.
No!
Hello.
There's something breathing deep in a tunnel.
That was music, and you know how noise muffling works.
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
All right.
We're desecrating a tomb, and there's
Yay.
something alive and dead in here. We're not sure what.
You found the dead thing, or one of the dead things.
Yep. And there's something breathing deeper inside, which is always good when you're entering a tomb.
Mm-hmm.
When you said it was dead and alive, I figured it was Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, yeah.
Dead, alive, maybe both. We're not sure.
It's Schrodinger's lich. Who knows? I guess we keep going.
Mhm.
Alistair, how sneaky are you by any chance?
Let's see. I haven't looked at that part of my character sheet. um,
How's your dex?
I have a
Yeah.
+2.
It's not bad.
I
Okay.
am a barbarian, so it's not negative.
Okay. We have a chance, everyone.
So
Going
are you
forward.
trying to approach stealthily?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
everybody can make a roll.
Oh boy.
Shit. 10.
Nat 20.
21.
Happy soul.
So 25 with the nat 20.
Okay, as you're moving forward, you don't. Nothing. Well, the breathing's still there, and nothing seems to have taken notice. Like you don't hear any movement or anything like that.
Cool. Let's keep going around the bend.
Okay,
Quietly.
So about there, you see. Well, actually, before you turn the corner, um,
Oh,
and let me find the chat. Put this creature in.
a friend.
Mhm. Nope, not a friend.
Oh,
I mean, out of all the things that Wes has posted in here, this is probably the least worrying.
no, I actually like him. It's like a
Pico's
big
cousin.
lizard. No, beef. Well, I
Yeah,
feel like
so
that's
you come around the corner and you see, or you peek around the corner, and that's what Rowley sees.
Can Raleigh see the big hole behind it as well?
Yeah, so there's a pit beyond it.
Cool.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's where you think it might have come from.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
But it seems to be sleeping.
Is it just like taking up the entire cave?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Well, this is a conundrum, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
And trying to figure out alternatives to fighting is really hard.
Is the creature taking up the entire
No,
hallway?
I mean, if you were very careful, I mean, you could probably get around the back end of it.
But then there's the whole giant pit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how hard. I mean, I could try to use Bigby's hand to just push it in the pit.
I feel like with Bigby's hand, you could just float us over at that point.
That is technically also true. I think. Let me check.
I'm
How
assuming
high is
you're
the
just
ceiling?
whispering to each other.
Yes. Yes, we're whispering.
We might
Orchestrating
literally
very
be-
softly.
We're gonna go first.
Yeah. Definitely.
How high is the ceiling?
Are you good with animals? Can we get a pet?
Oh no.
It's about 10 feet high, so I mean, there's about 4 feet of clearance above it. Although there are roots tangling down, so you'd have to be careful not to get stuck on a root. Or
And we'd have to go basically lay down on top of the hand.
Yeah.
I mean, it has a strength of 26. How much does that mean it can carry?
It can definitely carry one of us one at a time.
Oh, I mean, it can at least carry that. It can probably carry most of us at once.
now,
Mhm.
Lucy could carry people. You could Macy can wall run it, but
Yeah,
it might be harder for the rest of you.
I just want to.
Yeah, funny enough, the two people, Mixie and Greg, would actually probably be fine because Greg could just walk around him with the slippers.
Apparently, a large creature with a strength of 26 can carry 780 pounds. So, probably enough to carry all of us. Mine is Mixie. So, Lorali's going to cast Bigby Hand at a 6th level.
Okay.
And then we're going to have to just boot, scoot, and boogie on the other side before the timer runs out on that.
How long does
All right.
Bikini Hand last for?
1 minute.
Ah,
Okay.
I could have sworn it was 10 minutes at least.
Nope.
Cool. We lay very flat and very still.
Bigby Hand. How do I lower it? There we go. All right, everybody get on the hand. Oh, it's going under.
As you all start moving forward behind you,
Very stealthy. Oh, great.
you as you are floating, starting to float towards the creature, behind you this little square cage, magical cage forms and blocks the way back.
Oh, I mean, Lorelei has the Force Cage spell. Would you recognize that it was what that
Yes.
is?
Um,
Great.
and you realize that well, anyways, you realize that there's something you triggered something, but it didn't catch you.
Great. Perfect. Well,
And as you float over, you see down below about 20 feet another one of those creatures in the pit.
great. Is it
Huh?
also asleep?
It seems to be asleep too. It's funny because I rolled perception for both of them, and like Morelli, I managed to roll 2 ones.
Hey, I
Whole
transferred it
thing balanced.
and the perfect time when I rolled a nat 20. Yay. 1 in 400 odds twice.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, everybody off. Let's go in, see what's on the other side. Quietly. And now there's a hand here.
Uh-huh.
Wes, what's on the other side?
So there's another stone
Damn it.
door here.
You've got to be kidding.
Damn it.
Oh, wait, sorry, door or wall?
It's a door this time.
Oh,
But
okay.
there's
Open the.
you can see that there's magical writing on it.
What does
We
it
interpret
say?
the writing.
Yeah, what kind of magical writing?
Ba, ba, ba.
Do not disturb.
I read it.
It basically indicates that there is a protective seal on the room that you're about to enter, and by breaking this seal, that whatever is in there may, well, basically you'll provide a way for it to get out.
Well, we can't go backwards, so literally only one way to go.
This is closer to a danger do not enter sign.
Lorelei instinctively opens the door.
Okay, so you hear the suction of air and the release of stale air comes into the hallway where you're at, but and you see the door beyond or the room beyond.
Okay.
And let's see if the rush of air anything.
Oh God.
You hear the one down in the pit sort of like shuffle and change position, but it doesn't seem to wake up.
Okay. What inside?
I went to the next room.
Alistair will poke his head in.
Okay. This is a fairly, oh yeah, it's a very large room that you see ahead. Well, relative to the other rooms you've seen so far. And there are decayed debris. Looks like there were crates or barrels at one time, all around. And then there's a sarcophagus here.
Oh
And
God.
it's actually, what you actually see is the sarcophagus stone, the lid is shattered on the floor, and there is a figure lying in a coffin that's sort of degraded with time, and there's a sword impaling it.
Oh,
Cool.
is that the sword we're looking for? Is that the sword of Cass?
Oh, you're not sure?
Let's go have a look. The hand, in order to fit through the door, does the really uncomfortable like technique for getting out of a handcuff, where it kind of just dislocates its joints and worms through.
Oh. Like trying to refresh on all my notes to figure out exactly what we're doing.
Well, we gotta
are you
get the
shutting
sword.
the door behind you?
Yes.
Okay.
If I was a
Yeah.
lich, I would stick a sword through my chest to lure adventurers in.
But also, we are looking for a sword, and that was lost in a fight with this guy. So,
Exactly.
There's a chance. But
gee, if only had someone had detect magic.
Didn't it last 10 minutes?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
she does. Let me just copy image. The sword looks like.
I mean, that's an important looking sword if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. That.
So when Julia scans things, the sword radiates very, very powerful magic. It's evil, and the left eye, there's the figure is wearing an eye patch, and the left eye radiates strong magic. And can people make a perception check?
Perception.
19.
Ooh,
13.
where is it?
Okay. Yeah, so people notice that the left hand of this figure is missing.
Oh,
All right. Well.
because Vecna lost an eye and a hand in battle.
Yep.
Was almost killed by the sword of Cass.
Yep.
Think we found the guy.
This would be the
Not
thing.
gonna say the red strings are lining up,
Oh.
but
This sword doesn't seem to match the description of the sword of Cass.
Okay.
Oh.
So different sword.
oh,
Part of
so-
that.
Okay.
And Lorelli's going to try to send the Bigby's hand over and use the Bigby's hand to take the sword out.
Okay. As the sword comes out, the figure takes a deep breath.
Oh no!
Of course it does.
Uh-huh.
Well, I knew this would happen. I knew what I was doing.
Uh-huh.
We're just gonna take one step to the left and hope that we're not in a cone.
And we'll roll an initiative.
Yeah. Ungroup.
Yeah, spread out a little.
Roll initiative. Okay.
10.
also 10.
Julia, you can go first.
Oh boy, I don't know if I want to.
I just need to remember if I have something for that. No, I don't. Okay. Yeah. Oh, how lovely. 4.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we forgot Alistair. Or not Alistair. Oh god, names. Mixie's here, actually.
Greg?
Shit. Greg, yes.
Yeah, he's at the bottom.
Well,
96. Okay, Mixie goes first.
damn.
Mixie still goes first.
All right.
Wow,
Mixie,
we had some rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Mixie runs up and says, "Hello, my name is Mixie. I don't think we've been introduced."
You get a deep sense of foreboding and evil from the creature, and it's sort of the jaw clicks back in place, and it mutters something that's like, "I am free, and you shall die."
It's true. I will die eventually, but perhaps before we do that, we can enjoy some tea together.
The figure doesn't seem to be interested in tea.
Okay. Anyway, that's Mixie's action.
And it sits up.
Mixie, that's the incarnation of Vecna.
I know.
Away!
Run. Please.
1, 2, 3. It sits up and flicks its eye, or pulls its eye patch off, and it's got this horrid dark eye, like it, and it's sort of like, you can tell it's sort of like forced in there, and different shape and color from his regular green eye on his right eye, and you can see that the old eye must have been like cut out or something, and this one like just pushed in, and it just doesn't look right, and he stares at you, and this beam of black energy comes out of the eyeball. Can Lorelli make a dex save?
Oh, great. Good. Sorry, I was just getting water.
But he's not even paying attention to me? How disappointing.
What do I add to that? 21.
That's good you rolled that high. You take, what's that? 35 points of damage.
Oh,
Jesus.
boy. Lorelli was also already going into this, was down to max HP of 86 from the earlier encounter, so Lorelli's not looking hot.
Oh, no.
And it stands, it sits up, well, it steps out of the coffin, and it's just standing there and looking around, assessing people. And as it stands up, this shadowy, sort of translucent plate mail forms around it. And it is Juliet's action.
Hey. That's great. That's fantastic. Do there happen to be 10 small objects around?
Oh yeah, there's
Around the-
broken barrels and stuff, and rocks and.
Cool. Juliet's gonna cast animate objects, and then I'm gonna do the math to figure out
Yep.
stuff. But in the meantime, Juliet's gonna step far back, step far away, and then I'll do some math.
Lorelli.
Lorelli is... Oh, the spell slots are not looking great for this kind of fight. first thing Riley's going to do is going to cast Psychic Lance on the thing.
Okay.
So that is a 19 intelligence save.
Is it so? It's half damage otherwise?
Yeah.
Yeah. It made it safe.
Okay. And then after that, Lorelei is going to use the Bigby's hand to try to grab it.
Okay.
So Lorelei uses the hand's strength, which is +8.
Plus
The hand gets a 24
you
to grapple.
have grabbed the creature.
Great. And just as part of that action is going. Oh, I have to use a separate bonus action to do that. Never mind. It's just held on to right now.
Oh, sorry. Actually, when you cast a spell at it, what level spell was it?
It was a 4th.
Okay. You notice that the energy from the spell goes into this brooch that the creature is wearing, and it sort of just like you can see it just all just sucked into this brooch, and the spell had no effect.
Oh, cool. That's good. Oh, great. Good. Good. Actually, I like that. That's good.
Wes, would a 17 hit?
No,
Okay, would a 22?
22 hits.
Okay. Well, I did not do great. Cool. More math.
So Rowley's done.
Yeah.
Okay. Alistair.
All right. Alistair is going to rage, walk up, and smack him.
Okay.
All right. First attack, reckless great weapon master, for a 24
That hits.
ish. Second attack. Also a 24.
That hits again.
Cool. Lovely. All right. My turn to do math.
Wes, I did 23 damage.
Okay.
A bunch of random items in the room, just flying at him.
All right. First attack deals 22 damage. Second attack is 24 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, he has disadvantage to attack anybody but me, along with that usual debuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Also of note, because it's grappled, it's incapacitated, so it can't take actions or reactions.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, that's everything. Go.
I think we're back up to Mixie.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a second.
Oh, wow.
Why is it incapacitated?
It's
mean-
grappled. Grappling incapacitates a creature.
I don't think it does.
Oh, wait, sorry, no. The condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. Never mind. It just can't.
Yeah, usually, often grapples can lead to restraint, but not incapacitated.
Yes, I was looking at the
Yeah.
thing and just kind of.
Yeah, so
Quick
if
reading.
you're incapacitated. So at the end
Yes.
of Alistair's turn, the creature roars and this wave of negative energy emits from it. And I think those two are, yeah. So can Alistair and Mixie roll saving throws? Dex saving throws.
I think the hand also has to.
Okay.
Along with all the objects.
Makes it gets
Yeah.
a 27.
Unless the objects are somehow out of range by now. Like they did a path.
What is
I
this? What is the
say it,
thing?
so-
I got a 9.
So you needed an 18.
On what?
You
See,
take 21 necrotic or 10 necrotic.
I don't think
Zero.
Ant has any.
I take 10 anyways because I'm resistant to necrotic.
Okay.
10 damage to the
And
objects.
No, but only
And-
if you're. It's only Alistair and Mixie because it's a 20-foot range.
Does it
the
affect
hand
objects?
takes the damage.
Oh yeah, if the objects are close enough, then
So they would take 15 or 20. Okay. They'll survive. Just at what level?
that's pretty cool. Yeah, then back to Mixie.
Okay. Mixie will jump forward, run up the side of the hand, and try and grab the necklace.
Okay. Just a contested strength thing.
I said strength. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Is that athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a good roll, at least. 19.
Does it
You,
have an issue with that because it's literally being held by a huge hand?
But
well, I mean the necklace is loose.
I get yeah.
I figure it's just grabbed around the waist and torso. So yeah, Mixie actually breaks the chain and has the brooch in their hand. You have it.
Mixie will run back down and over and throw it towards Juliote.
Okay.
Hey, what's this thing?
I don't know, but if you
Powerful!
you can spend a moment to identify it or an hour to attune to it. The creature is not happy, and it's well.
Oh,
Actually,
does that count as a melee attack?
well, it counts as an action.
Is it an attack action? No.
No, I think you're struggling over something, so I think it's just your action.
Then Mixie's all done.
Okay. Well, now that he's well, since Alistair's in front of them, he's not going to try to break the hold, realizing that the Big B's hand is pretty strong, and we'll just swing punches at Alistair. Oh, I rolled 2 4s. And it is Julio.
Okay. See, taking the amulet off changes things. Julia's just gonna cast Fateful Hound right next to the dude and Alistair.
Okay.
And then bonus action, have all the items attack. And then have all the items scatter to get out of the way. Just in case he roars again. Does an 18 hit, or does that have to be higher?
18 hits.
18 hits? Okay. So that is math. Okay, so that's 24 damage from the objects, and then they scatter.
Okay. Anything else?
That is my turn.
Rally.
First thing, the hand is gonna crush it
Ouch.
for 24 damage,
Okay.
and with thing gone, Lorelli is just going to cast Dissonant Whispers on it.
Okay.
So it's a Wisdom save.
Your DC is much higher. I haven't rolled above 10 for any of his saves, but
With
I did.
only 15 psychic damage.
Okay. You're not happy.
Yeah, and well, it says it has to use its reaction to move as far away from you if possible, but it can't move, so it doesn't really matter.
Alistair.
All right. I will smack.
Yeah.
First attack. 20 something.
That hits.
Second attack. It's not great. 1 second. That's a 12 to hit on the second attack.
That one will miss.
Alright. We are gonna turn this into necrotic damage just because I'm curious. So for a total of 37 damage.
It doesn't seem to affect him as much as you would have hoped.
Yeah, I
With
figured.
making him necrotic, but he is very upset, and you can see he's pretty weak.
Yeah.
Or hurt.
Figured I double check, but
And back to Mixie.
I guess Mixie will run across and heal. Heal Riley, and then run forward and attack the thing being held.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's Mixie's general alignment? What do you lean towards?
Uh-oh.
Alignment.
That's not a question.
Wonder if I've written that down anywhere. I would say probably neutral good.
Okay. You actually heard this before, but as you ran in, the sword makes this high keening sound as you get closer to it. But it doesn't do anything. It just makes this whiny, high-pitched sound as you run in.
Okay. It's a longsword, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That doesn't change anything. Okay, healing. Here it is. 16 healing, and then running up and attacking him.
Thank you.
29 and 16. 16 misses. So that's 13 melee damage and bludgeoning damage, and I don't have this here, so I'll just roll this thing. 12 necrotic, and he's poisoned if he can be poisoned.
He slumps over, and as he does so, one last blast of necrotic energy floods out of him. Where are we still? So yeah, Mixie and Alistair, DC 18 deck saves.
Hand also has to make that. Hand does not make that.
Hey, I made it. 19.
26.
Yeah. So I guess 10 points each. Well, actually, and I guess it goes to 5 for Alistair.
And 0 for Mixie.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop.
Sorry, so how much on a failed save?
21.
Okay.
And the creature slumps over, and it looks to be dead now.
Sweet.
Lorelli does another Bigby's hand crush test just to make sure.
Okay. As you crush it, the eyeballs, the left eye pops out.
Oh,
A little splat sound on the ground, but it still seems intact.
Lorelli throws up. He's like, oh, I didn't expect that.
Mixie takes a close look at the eyeball. Huh. This would have been useful. This would have been useful when trying to heal somebody's injury. Oh well.
That's so gross.
Alistair takes out like a handkerchief and picks it up.
Okay.
Lorelli dismisses the hand. Okay. Oh yeah.
Alistair, put it in here. And Mixie holds up a clay jar full of pickling juice.
Oh,
You know,
Just make sure it's the juice and not actual pickles.
of places to store the Eye of Vecna, maybe not the worst place.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh yeah, Julia, what's
Oh.
the can you get a read on what the deal with the pendant Nixie grabbed was?
Yeah, can Julia do a quick scan for the pendant, the sword, and the eye?
They're all magical. The eye is radiating like artifact level magic,
Okay.
and actually
Yeah.
so is the sword.
Oh, good.
The pendant, the amulet itself is, I don't know what, I forget the types of magic, but it seems to be something related to um, spell absorption.
That's cool.
Mixie kind of
Yeah.
assumes that the creature is going to get up and start fighting again, and so is watching it carefully.
Okay.
I mean, I imagine it's pretty severely crunched at this point because the
Yeah,
hand has a 26 strength.
it's missing an eye and it's very um, misshapen right now after being squeezed while it was dead.
Can Lorelli kind of go near the sword?
What alignment do you lean towards?
Chaotic good.
Actually, if both, yeah, as it's still keening because Mixie's still close to it, and so you can get close to it, but you're not sure how it's reacting to you.
Mixie, could you take a step back from the sword?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Any change?
Yeah, no change.
Okay. So he just kind of puts fingers in ears. Okay, the sword. I think the sword hates good things. Anyone here evil?
Or not.
No.
Great.
Nope, waffle good.
Great. Well, uh, hmm. If Lorelli wraps the sword and puts it in the bag of holding, does the bag of holding quiet the noise?
Um, well, because the bag of holding is sort of another place, I would say it does.
Great.
Cool.
Lorelli wraps the sword real tight in like a blanket or something and then shoves it in the bag of holding.
Even like when as you wrap it with a blanket, it's muffling the sound.
Okay.
But make a wisdom save as you do so.
Good.
While Larry's doing that, Mixie is
17.
while Larry is doing that, Mixie is asking the sword, "Can you talk?"
Oh,
God, not another one.
if Mixie actually does that, it says
Wait.
must kill, must kill.
Not another one of these ones. God damn it.
Oh.
Sword goes in the bag.
But
It's
Oh,
like the
what?
knife that guy had back in Serapion.
Yeah.
Oh wait, was
Forgot
that
about
just was that just Julio and I there for that? Right.
I think so.
yeah, Mixie gets the sense that this thing wants to kill something.
Yeah, well, Mixie asks what as it's going into the bag of holding. What do you want to kill? And then it goes into the bag of holding. So Mixie probably doesn't get an answer.
Oh, you,
Wait, Mixie, do you want to chat with the sword for a sec?
I don't know. Maybe it's better in there.
it more and as the I mean as it's being shoved in the bag, you get this just overwhelming feeling that it's hungry to take a life. Like it's just hungers for for life, and is very upset to be put away.
Not like a specific, sort of not like a specific life, but just life in general.
Yes.
Yep.
Hmm.
Yeah, Lorelei, I think we should toss that in a volcano. Do you have one handy?
Uh, I don't. I can torch it real good, but I don't think that'll work as well.
No, I think we need something really intense.
Yeah, like a mountain of dread or destruction or something.
Yep, that one.
Yeah,
You figure the Forge of Fury would probably do it.
yeah, something like that.
Or you just watch out
fort-
for a couple hobbits walking by.
a Forge of Fury, a like Mountain of Doom or something.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, if we see any hobbits, we definitely give it to them.
Yeah.
what's a hobbit?
That's hard. That's the whole problem.
Until his nose starts bleeding.
They're mythical creatures.
From back in the day before first edition D&D.
Back
In the
in the
box,
good old days of copyright infringement.
Well, no,
Yeah,
Middle Earth had them.
no, the very very first edition of D&D also had them.
They were called hobbits in one edition, and then
And never more.
the Tolkien estate found out,
Yes.
and big surprise, they weren't happy about the word hobbit being in a completely other fantasy thing.
Imagine that.
I mean, they got away with orc, so hey, cheers to that one. Oh, well,
So you have the eyeball and the sword.
is there another exit from this room?
You don't. Yeah, you don't find one. There are many, but the roof here also is covered in or breached by roots and stuff like that. So, like if you were mouse sized or insect sized, you probably could find a way up. But in your current sizes, is unlikely.
Oh wait, I have teleport.
Oh,
Oh wait, but we're in the magic ceiling room.
yeah.
Shit.
You just have to sneak by the two creatures again.
Oh, just by the two creatures, and wasn't there also a force gauge that popped up behind us?
Well, I mean, you as someone who can cast it knows it only lasts a certain period of time.
An hour.
Yeah, I mean, you can take a short rest if you need to.
You want
It's
to
a
have
corpse.
a quick coffee break? Just hang
I don't-
out next
I
to
don't
the
think
lich.
I don't think we can leave. I don't think we can leave without dealing with. You think it's a lich? I don't think we can leave without dealing with the lich.
Didn't we deal? I mean, there doesn't seem to be like. Don't they have like phylacteries or something?
Well, that's the problem. We need to figure out how to deal with it, find its phylactery and destroy it. What's a phylactery anyway?
It's a pretty
I,
flower.
I heard of it once. Uh,
It's actually a Horcrux.
oh, cool.
I was going to say there's stories of Horcruxes in the swamp. Never heard of a phylactery before.
I read it in one of the books when we got here. It's like a thing lich have, like their soul holder.
Yeah, you know,
Well,
the popular book series they calls them phylacteries, but you know of Horcruxes.
Well, there were 3 objects in here that we got. Do we think any of them is the phylactery?
You
My
don't
money would
think
be on
so.
amulet.
You have your doubts that the lich would stay in the same place as this phylactery.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Generally not a good idea.
It's like writing your computer password and leaving it on your monitor. You know? That's only in healthcare.
Did liches get reborn from the phylactery? Or does the phylactery rebuild their body?
I don't know.
I don't remember the order.
I played a lich, so I know, but Maxie doesn't.
Yeah, you're not sure.
Lorelli, I think when we were researching, Lorelli heard of a phylactery, and that's her knowledge of it. It's thing lich have. You gotta destroy it.
It's a backup hard drive.
Yeah.
It's the cloud.
It's an off-site backup hard drive.
Sorry, I gotta back up my soul real quick. All right. Well, I guess we have a quick hangout, short rest in the crypt.
Yeah.
We still haven't found our things. And that's not here.
Huh.
Why did we think it was here? I
We
missed
got
that part.
we got
Based on the
directed
rumors
here.
you heard.
Okay.
I don't remember. Were we trying to find the Eye of Vecna or the sword? It was the sword, right?
Both.
Hmm.
Well, we
Well,
got
are
one of
you
the
saying,
things.
Wes, are you saying that this eyeball is an eye sword?
Eye sword?
Yeah, you have to hold it.
It's made by Apple.
You have to hold it, then it extends its blade, and
Yeah.
Hmm.
it's a very
Just
strange eyeball.
grip the squishy eye, and the sword comes out.
Yeah.
It's like those squeeze toys that you squeeze it and the tongue sticks out. And,
Hmm. Great. You squeeze the lich's eye, and the sword then.
I'm gonna take a bio break and I'll be back.
Sounds
Okay.
good. I'm going to click the short rest button.
Yeah.
Oh, before we short let rest, Lorelli, you get healed.
Oh, okay. You didn't do that. The short rest would do it, but okay.
Well, I get all my key points back in a short rest, so
Okay. How much heal?
I don't know. Like, let's see.
I'm down like 20.
Yeah, you get healed for like 180 or something.
Cool. I think that'll do it.
Yeah, well, clearly I don't use it all. If anybody else is wounded, they get healed too.
I think I need a long rest to recover my health fully, so.
Yeah, I forgot that you're down your max.
Yeah, I also forgot until I looked over at the sheet and was like, 86 feels wrong.
Yeah, just a little. I've been trying to read through my notes and remember where the heck what we were doing.
Yeah, it's been a hot second.
It
Yeah,
has.
I think I threw out one of the post-it notes I had notes on, so I'm missing a thing.
I have that we were talking to that guy with the white beard and he was like, "Oh, the saviors." And then we went to a lake. I think that's
Yes.
where we went against
Yeah,
those frog dudes.
yeah. We went to the lake. We fought the frogs. We went in the cave. We're here now.
Yeah. You're on an
Yes.
island in the middle of a lake.
Yeah.
Yes.
I love how fantasy worlds are full of islands in the center of lakes. I learned about how what can cause that. It's a special type of like meteor impact
Oh.
where sometimes if a meteor impacts with such force, it will cause ground liquefaction where essentially the ground will ripple like
Oh.
water almost. And
Yeah.
like water, it can sometimes ripple back up in the middle,
Yeah. Okay.
which can cause a the sort of caldera like formation of a
The
meteor
butt.
impact with an island in the middle.
The butt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of cool.
There's
Yeah.
actually a very neat one in Quebec that like very visible because it's like a perfect circle with a big island in the middle.
Oh.
Technically, it's a reservoir that was made over time, but it revealed one.
Wes, while we long rest, can Julio attune to the amulet?
You can. When you
Ooh.
want. Well, yeah, you can do it during a short rest. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I said the wrong thing.
Yeah. So it is. No, I get. What's the actual thing? Because I made it a brooch, but I think it's originally a ring.
Ooh.
Like the actual magic item. Yeah, the actual magic item is the ring of absorption, or rod of absorption, but I made it into a brooch. And it has. Notice? You know how many over there is absorbed?
but it has at least 4.
Yes. Okay, it has absorbed. It had 20 left. So what's that? 30. It has absorbed 34 levels of magic. And it has spent 20. So what is that? It's got 14 levels of magic in it.
Cool.
And
Damn.
basically, you can use them to, like, if you use five charges, you can cast a 5th level spell. And you can cast up to a 5th level spell.
Ooh,
That's really good.
that's gonna be nice. Use reaction to absorb a spell. Up to
Dang,
50 level.
That's really powerful.
Yeah.
Yes, that's why he was wearing it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay, so it's a max of 50. Okay.
I'm really glad we got that off.
Yeah, good on you, Mixie.
Thank you, Mixie. Definitely won that.
Yeah, definitely made our lives a lot easier.
I kind of thought the fight would be longer, but yeah.
We kind of went all out real fast.
Yeah.
I mean, we also had been whittled down on the way in, so.
Yeah.
He was also
Alright, now-
slightly weakened hit point wise because he was in stasis and hadn't healed from the fight that put him that left him with a sword stuck through his chest.
That also makes sense.
Yeah, that checks
Alright.
out.
There aren't any other swords around, right?
No.
Okay. I mean, the sword doesn't match the description, but it...
No.
Wait. Did Cass go missing fighting Haldemar or fighting Vecna?
Cass is Vecna's enemy, but whatever this person was, you sense that they had the hand and eye of Vecna.
And someone got the hand.
Someone managed to get the hand off of him.
Okay. We gotta find the hand.
Okay. Well, let's head out now, I guess.
Okay, what is your plan to get past the sleeping things? Or if you're going that way.
Do we want to do the same
Just
thing a second
Scooby-Doo.
time?
Yeah. I was gonna say, can we Scooby-Doo them around the sarcophagus and like run out the way we came?
I feel like that would be a bad idea.
It's fast enough. I think Mixie could do it. If we all just like hide behind the door when they run in.
Well, you're pretty sure that if you can get to the entrance where you made the little where Alistair broke the little hole, that those creatures are too big to get through that space.
You know what? It's not actually a terrible idea.
Mhm.
Yeah, we all hide behind the door. Mixie runs them around the sarcophagus a few times.
Yeah.
What you want Mixie? You want Mixie to run amok? Okay.
Mixie gets to have fun.
Mixie, go run some laps.
Yeah.
Like trying to get a child to settle down before bed. Mixie, go run around for a bit.
Tires you out, but
Go on, kid.
I would not put it past Mixie though to somehow befriend both. Like, we're running out, scrambling to the door, and he rides or they ride over.
Well, someone has to take Kierman's role.
Yeah, let's give Mixie a chance. I believe in them.
Yeah. Mixie can do it.
We're just gonna go hide in the corner over here.
Yeah, I'm actually I'm gonna go about halfway, just in case.
Okay, so Mixie makes a bunch of noise and gets them to chase him.
Yep. But in the process of making noise, Mixie is talking to them. If they can understand language, then they can understand Mixie. And Mixie's asking them, "Hey, would you like to get out of here? You look kind of stuck. Can we help you?" Presumably
They
this.
wake up and sort of look in your. Well, they're trying to figure out what's going on, and they see you, and the one that's already on the surface looks at you. Can you roll a? What kind of saving throw was it? Constitution saving throw.
Bardic inspiration before that
Okay.
happens.
I have no idea what that roll was. A 13. I'll re-roll it. A 9. Excellent.
Okay.
Woof.
That 9 total.
You can add the Bardic to that.
Yeah. Roll your bardic.
With a roll like that, I don't know if there's any point.
It's a D12.
Okay, I'll roll it. Sure. Where's this thing? Is that it?
D12.
That makes 16.
So you felt your skin like hardening, and then
Oh, dude.
and then like you remembered, or you felt like the magical energy from Rowley's inspiration wave over you, and the hardening skin sort of like went away.
Well, that's too bad. I'll have to voluntarily fail next time.
And so this one starts moving towards you.
Another failed attempt in Mixie's quest to die horribly.
And you can hear the other ones sort of crawling its way up.
Mixie runs away, of course.
Yeah.
As planned.
Yeah. So basically, because you're so fast, the two come into the room and they keep trying to stare at you. Are you trying to avert your eyes?
Yeah, Mixie will, of course, avert their eyes, but is making a spectacle so that they don't pay attention to Alistair and friends.
Yeah.
Dancing up here on the.
Can the people
on
in
the-
the corner make stealth checks? You can make an advantage because you probably brought debris and everything to hide behind.
24.
Okay. 19.
I can use Brewery Dice
Go on.
because
You got
I
it.
don't know if a 12 is enough.
It's amazing how many times I've rolled 2 20s and rolled the same number.
Okay, 18.
Yeah, so they come, lumbering into the room, and they're focused on Mixie.
Go.
Run! Look it.
Fucky. Go.
Yeah, so basically you can get out without them noticing you, and Mixie is fast enough to avoid them.
Oh, and I mean, how big are they? Mixie can probably run across the ceiling.
Yeah, they're basilisk size, so well, I guess they're smaller than elephants, like a bison.
Oh,
Yeah,
Mixie
you can
will run
across the
across,
ceiling and everything.
get past them, and then.
Yeah.
And I'll wait one round because they need to get across the pit first. So.
Yeah.
Great.
Alexi.
Yeah, basically, if you boot it, you can get to the gate, and before these things, well, because they're sort of like stunned. It's like they're approaching Mixie, and then suddenly Mixie starts running across the ceiling, and it's like, huh?
With their eyes closed,
Yeah.
running across the ceiling with their eyes closed.
And the creatures are like, huh? They do spit at you a couple of times, but you hear wet splats hitting the ceiling close to you, but they do not actually hit you.
I guess they have advantage because I'm blind. Anyway, yes.
Okay, but you're immune to poison, right?
I am immune to poison, yes.
I also don't think that's how
You get
blindness
hit,
works.
You get hit by their spitting poison, but they don't actually hurt you. You get all
I really
slimy.
chose the best person for this.
So Maisie comes through the door and is like wringing the poison off of the edge of the rope. Don't touch this, it's poisonous, I think.
Are you
Uh,
okay, Mixie?
Oh, I'm fine. Let's get out of here.
Okay.
Those creatures did not want to talk.
Yeah, they didn't seem very friendly.
They haven't eaten in a while, so
Well, I got a corpse in there if they want it.
yes.
Yeah. For what it's worth, Mixie, I believed in you.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you get out. You get back to your rowboat.
Great. Back we go to the mainland.
Okay. Uh,
Evil eye, evil sword, and neutral brooch in tow.
Woo.
so if you go to the right of that map,
Good.
let me move the wicker man.
They're our friends.
Oh, Wicker Man is gone. Oh, there it is.
He teleported.
Hello, boat.
Silly
As you're
bros.
approaching the shore, and you probably could see them earlier, you see that there's like 3 skeletons just wandering back and forth.
Alistair, are those your friends?
Don't think so.
And as you're rowing towards I don't know if you actually get to the shore or land on the shore if you want to, but can people make perception checks other than noticing other than the 3 wandering skeletons?
21.
That one.
14.
I got my passive perception, 15.
Probably could have just used passive. My passive is also 15.
Yep.
Yeah, you all notice like there's things swimming up in the water towards your rowboat.
Okay.
And
Is
you
it,
also notice on shore, I'll point it out. Let me just reveal all these guys.
is it Greg who's swimming towards us? Because I see him in the water over here.
Yeah, he's been waiting. The Warforged doesn't like the water.
Ah, shit. He's gonna be rusty again.
Yeah. There's like this fog cloud over here, and it's isolated, so you think it's unnatural.
Mm.
But yes.
So sorry.
You can. I guess we'll re-roll initiative.
All right. I won't complain about that.
Oh, worse.
I got the exact same.
30-20. All right.
Nice.
Oh.
All right. 1, not 1, 3, and 6.
Yes, it's my learning from the game not to number them to how many there are because then people, oh, there's number 8. There's only 8 of them. We're okay. So I had to start like throwing in random high numbers. It's like 60. So yeah, Alistair, you see that there are these undead like creatures swimming towards your rowboat.
Hmm. fighting on a rowboat is generally not great. But I don't think I can change that.
You are close to shore, so I mean,
Hmm. I think if I were to spend my action like really rowing us, would I be able to get us to shore?
I will say that you can get close enough to where you can be waiting.
Okay. I am going to do that.
Where you can be waiting, and Mixie will be still. Well, Mixie can run on water, so
Yeah.
it
I'm
comes
gonna
up
like
to your knees, and it comes up to Mixie's shoulders.
Yeah.
Depth.
gonna grab the oars and like heave ho as hard as I can
Okay.
and get us over there. And if I still have movement left over from that or whatever, I'll hop out.
Yeah.
That's it. Just grab the draw tool. Boat's kind of like over here ish now.
I'm trying to.
Yeah, yes. Freaking Picasso drawing over here.
On the boat.
Ah, here we go. No, it doesn't want to move. Oh, I locked it. That's why.
That's a lot better than that. Well, that's
The boat
better.
can move.
The boat can move.
Oh,
Genuinely did not expect that.
I mean, neither. It blends in really well.
good boat.
I had locked it so that people weren't randomly moving it.
That is a good choice.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah. So you hit shore. So Alistair's just jumping out and getting ready.
Yep.
Okay. I don't know why the blob is on there. Okay, so these things try to swim to catch up. They don't swim very fast. Come on. Okay. One of them. Whoop. Okay. Gotta make this thing a mount. Where are you? Oh, that's why.
Technical.
This one manages to get close enough to Julio and swings its hands at her. Wow. Sorry. It's like the fifth time I've rolled 2 dice and they come up with the same number. Really weird. What's your AC?
18.
They just miss you. They
Ooh.
caress your whatever you're wearing roughly, but do not actually hit you. And the other ones are just moving in. They just got to change their wares. This one's like coming up on the side, trying to get to Alistair. This one moves in. This one moves in. And you see a figure pop its head up over here behind the log, and you see one of the. How far away are you? I'm pretty sure you're within range.
Uh-oh.
You see one of the skeletons get picked up. He sort of floats in the air and comes flying at Alistair.
Okay.
And
Can't say I expected that.
Yeah, that's a different one.
and he smashes into. Make a dex save, Alistair.
Okay. Nat 20.
Okay, so. Oh, that's why I can record them. It smashes into you, but not fully head on. And it smashes into a bunch of bone pieces. And I think it's half of that. So it smashes it into for 11 points.
Okay.
And you. Oh, 38. Okay. These ones move forward a bit.
And that skeleton that flew into me is destroyed, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit, they're playing Magic the Gathering. Using a fling deck.
Can everybody on the boat make a perception check?
Perception check.
Good lord.
19.
8.
24.
Oh wow, Larry and I are both rolling the same thing.
Hell
I
yeah.
got my eye.
So what did people get?
I got an 8.
19.
24.
And Mixie got 24?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Alistair feels something poke them. Well, actually, attempt to poke them.
Mhm.
Does a 28 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. You take 7. Well, actually, yeah. You take 28 points of damage as some sword pokes you,
Okay.
and you briefly see something in the water, and oh, actually, you do see a figure in the water. Because they didn't hide very successfully.
No.
And sorry, Mixie.
Creatures in the water typically have disadvantage on defense. Is that true?
Disadvantage on attacks.
Oh, but not on defense. Okay. Sorry, I missed what this face is.
Pardon me?
I missed what the face was. This face over here.
Attacked Alistair and poked him.
Oh, the face attacked Alistair. Okay.
Yeah. It looks to be humanoid, like human size figure, but they're in.
Okay.
They're like submerged.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, fully submerged? Sorry, are they fully submerged?
Yeah, they're underwater.
Okay. In that case, Mixie will go and jump on this one's head.
Okay. Not that one.
Not that one.
What the fuck is happening?
Oh, natural 1 on the second roll. So 23, natural 1, 22, and 13.
Anything 13 and up hits.
Oh, okay.
Zoned out for like 1 minute and came back and I don't know what's happening with this fight anymore.
I,
I think that's the point.
there are
I've been
like
here-
3 more skeletons and like a vampire token.
Yeah, we don't know what's going on with the vampire lady either. Just
Okay,
either
great.
poke Alistair.
Is she familiar looking, Wes?
So, Wes, this creature takes 27 bludgeoning damage from being danced on, and 7 points of necrotic and poisoned, if it can be poisoned, which it probably can't.
Sorry, what was your question, Marcy?
Does the vampire lady look familiar?
No.
Ah,
Anything else, Mixie?
Mixie runs to the front of the boat and prepares to repel boarders.
Okay. Julio.
It's gonna cast slow on where's the pointer? So the 4 back here, so including the vampire lady, and then the 2 skellies. They're just within the 40
Okay.
box. So that is wisdom save DC 19.
Sorry. So on 4 rolls, the total is 20.
woof.
Oh,
They all failed.
fantastic.
Collectively,
And then
one of
also-
them could save, but
Also the
Man,
2
that was
skellies
good
back here.
advice.
For them. And then it's gonna step over to land. And that is my turn.
So Julio, where are we?
Varelli, being already exhausted from everything that's happened today, is just what's going to do with that? 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick. Okay. Lorelli's just gonna make cast wall of fire with an 8th level slot.
Okay.
And just kind of put it. Where's this line? Kind of put it just right down the middle here.
Okay.
Good deal.
Which side
that's
is the
it.
flame shooting out?
Oh, right, that's how that works. Lorelli's gonna have it be on this side, pointing towards everything.
I think you might be able to get them in a cylinder. Is it a 10-foot or 20-foot cylinder?
It so it's a different spell, I think.
No, we can make it ring. We can make a ringed wall.
I can make a ringed wall. Great,
Diameter. Yeah, you can get them all if a ring in a ring.
great.
Maybe the one in the middle doesn't get hit. I'm not sure.
That's fine. Circle, 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 circle.
A 20-foot diameter, but a 10-foot.
Fire.
Yeah, I'd get
Everybody
everything
in the
like
middle. Everybody stand in the middle.
Yeah,
I try not to make it do it like that. Why to do it like that?
but yeah, it gets the guy right in the middle too.
Come on, Phil. Why? This way. There we go. 20-foot diameter. Oh, that's not that big.
Yeah, it's enough to get 4 of them. It's not bad.
Yeah, that's good enough. I think they're always going to put it more back here to get the.
Okay.
What's the thing at the back?
It looks more. It has more flesh on it.
Okay, see that's why I want to do the wall.
Yeah,
No,
if
yeah,
you
you can do the wall if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually just gonna curve it.
Okay.
It doesn't say it has to be straight,
No,
so
I can say you can make it an arc.
Spaghetti wall.
Mama like the spaghetti. Okay. Stop with the wall. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Good enough.
It's been spaghetti.
5
All right.
8 damage.
Oh, it's a lot more than that.
Oh yeah, because you upcast it.
Yeah, so it's a 19 dex save for all those things. And then technically 42, but I get to re-roll a 1, so I can re-roll a 1. Uh 40 7 damage.
Which way is it flaming, to the right?
Yeah, inside the Pac-Man mouth. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's go with the right. Outside.
Okay. The guy at the end is on fire.
Great. Also, Lorali is on fire.
Okay.
Why is the
That's just
rally
a
on
separate
fire?
thing that she can do now.
Figuratively? No.
No, Lorali took Flames of Thalgos as a feat.
Oh.
So when she casts a fire spell, she can light herself on fire as well,
Oh, okay.
but it's on purpose, and anything that tries to get close to her takes damage.
Ooh.
No hug.
So I guess it's back to Alistair.
Yeah, okay. Um, I am going to rage, walk over to the vampire lady, and go curse smack.
Okay.
I'm playing a barbarian, and everybody knows what my game plan is. Reckless attack, Great Weapon Master. That is a 21. First attack.
That hits.
Second attack is brain not working. 22.
That hits.
All right. Uh, 53 for both attacks.
Okay. Anything else?
What's the initiative order? I'm gonna stay where I am, and the vampire lady has the same debuff that I normally give.
Okay. On their turn, can you make a wisdom save? And she bats her soggy eyelashes at you.
Sorry, me?
Yes.
What is the save again?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Gotta love a good wisdom save. Give it 15?
You're like, why am I hitting her?
No, for fuck's sake.
Damn it. God damn it.
And she asks this like, what? She quickly asks you like, can you turn over anything that you found in the on the island there?
By any chance, was that a spell or was that a feat that she could do?
Oh, let me just see if there's a spell effect or it's just a thing that she does.
I don't think Alistair has any of the. Oh wait, Alistair does have one of the items.
What did I have?
The eye.
Die.
Oh yeah, I do have the eye. Unless I gave it.
No, Mixie has the eye unless we didn't actually put it in the jar.
Oh wait, no, we did.
Oh, you're
Mixie-
right.
Yeah.
Mixie has the eye.
Go! The pickle
Oh,
jar!
shit, Woo! Ultimate strat.
No,
Bad luck.
It's not a spell effect. It's just.
Okay, just a feat that she could do.
Yeah, it's an ability that it has.
Okay. I'm good.
Dang you, vampires.
Okay, so the whatchamacallit, these things moved up to attack Rally, and this one climbed onto the boat.
Both of the ones trying to attack Lorelli will take fire damage.
Okay. I don't think that's
It's just a D4, but
does a 17 hit you?
just does.
Okay, so you get clawed, and for 10 points of slashing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Great. $15.
You're fine.
How much damage was that? Sorry.
10 points.
Okay.
This guy backs up from the fire. And,
Both of them take 4 damage
okay.
if they swing on Lorelli.
Not 1 and 6. A skeleton comes flying at Julio. Can you make a dex save?
Okay.
Also, did only not one hit Lorelli?
Yeah.
Okay, Lorelli's gonna Hellish Rebuke, not one.
Okay.
So that is a dex save. 19.
Unlikely. Oh, actually I rolled 19.
Oh, well, takes half of 13 damage.
It's still enough to kill him.
Okay, good.
Ah, nice.
Yeah.
Juliet rolled
What did Julia roll for her?
17.
17? Yeah, you're, so you take 6 points of bone damage.
Ah,
Bashing. Bludgeoning. And some more zombies come walking out of the fog. I mean, sorry, skeletons. But so after Mixie, you may go.
Sorry, after Mixie, or I go now?
No, Mixie is your action.
Okay. Is that thing still submerged?
No, she's standing out of the water.
Okay, Mixie will go over.
Yeah.
Mixie will go over and attack that one then. There we go. Okay, a 26 to hit and a 20 to hit. Do those hit?
Yeah.
14 bludgeoning damage for the mace and 8 bludgeoning damage for the mace. Is Alistair damaged?
Yes.
Okay. And then healing Alistair.
Alistair's conflicted.
20 points of radiant healing. And then Mixie will back up again.
Mixie, Julio.
Ooh. I'm just gonna try to climb up more to get an angle on these bone people, and then cast lightning bolt straight down to try to get everyone.
Yeah.
And then the spell. So let's see, 19 dex saves. And that's 25 or half as much.
Okay, can you draw the line where you're casting it?
Yes. It will be. Where's my line? Line should be here.
Okay. Okay, roll your damage.
25.
Okay. You hear something. You see bones come flying out of the fog around here.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, you see a pair of or 2 sets of bones come flying out of the fog. And this guy takes a hit.
Cool.
Anything else?
And Juliet's gonna run slightly further away. I can grab myself. There we go.
Okay, this guy blows up too.
Oh.
All right. Since Mixie is up next to 6, Laurel is going to back away. Move over a bit more and do counter charm as an action.
Oh, okay.
So Alistair will have advantage on save and throw against being charmed, and
Oh.
use her bonus action to activate her, or like activate the flames on the flame tongue rapier.
Okay. Does counter charm use up any resources for you?
No, it's just a thing she can do as an action.
Okay. I think based on your previous encounter with a vampire, you understand this. Once they're charmed, it's gonna last a day, and so
right.
they don't get any more saving throws.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is fine then.
But you can cast it on someone else that they can, like if the vampire tries to charm someone else.
I mean, it works on everyone within 30 feet that can hear,
okay,
so...
okay. Yeah.
Oh.
Or just going to position himself so everyone can get it.
Deal.
So even if the vampire... Will I get a saving throw if the vampire attacks me again?
I think you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the vampire attacks you or one of his allies does.
One of its allies? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Morelli, back to Alistair.
Alrighty. Alistair decides, alright, you're cool. Sorry about hitting you. Turns around, uses Form of Dread, jumps into the boat, walks over and smacks this guy.
Okay.
I just grab my Form of Dread token. I like being fancy.
Ooh.
It goes under. Help!
Is someone grabbing it for you?
Wes, you might want to move the boat down to the mount layer. That'll make sure everyone goes under it. Or...
No, it is on the mount layer and it is locked.
Oh.
That's weird.
I'm not
Wait.
sure what happened there.
There we go. Alistair was on the prop layer, not the
Oh,
character layer.
Oh.
yeah, because that's the thing that I have it in. That's my bad. All right. Yeah, Chris Mack. First attack. Natural 20.
Oh, we'll probably kill him.
Yo!
But I'll let you do your math so you can have some fun.
Yeah. So... $56 necrotic.
It drops.
Okay. In that case, I still have movement, so I'm going to go over to 3 and bash him.
Okay.
That is a dirty 20. And I'm also going to put an Eldritch Smite into this one.
Okay.
So that is... That is 36 points of damage. And he falls prone.
Okay. He falls prone, but still moving. Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Yeah. I got very unlucky on the smite damage. I rolled 2 ones.
Ooh.
Not quite as much as you would like.
Yeah.
Rowley, make a con save
Okay.
as the guy down here waves his hand.
12.
How far? Oh. I got a space of your choice so you can see within range. Oh, okay. Rowley gets moved over here and dropped in the water.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that's just rude.
You saw like Rowley go boop and then appear over up in the water and fell in the water.
That's just rude.
Yes.
Uncool.
This guy steps out and gets close to Julio and
Oh god damn.
Julio, can you make a wisdom save?
Uh-oh.
Lorelei,
Can I?
or she still has advantage on the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19 for the first one.
Woo!
Cool. And the other one's a 9, so.
Yeah, they did not convince you to help them. But she comes onto the boat. Oh, no, there's nothing. Actually, no, she's gonna come on the shore.
Oh boy. This bodes well.
Does she have enough movement? 20. No. Oh, she just made her way onto shore. But she's asking Alistair to bring whatever your friends have found on the island. Bring them to her, please.
But I don't got shit on me, pretty lady.
No, get it from your friends.
Ah. That's an important stipulation.
Yes. Another. Skeletons are moving out of the fog.
Oh joy.
And it is Mixie's turn.
All right. Mixie will punch this guy who is standing next to them. Well, Scepter, I guess. 22 and a 17 to hit.
Both hit.
What size are they?
Medium.
So that hits for 26 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. That's number 6.
Still up, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay, continues punching. If I can find the right button. 22 and a 15.
Both those hit.
Okay. First one does 15 bludgeoning and 12 necrotic.
That's enough.
Oh, okay. So the second attack might go somewhere else. We'll see. Oh, there's not enough. No, that was the wrong one.
Oh, sorry.
Where'd 3 go?
Yeah, he deleted the wrong one.
Actually, Nixie,
We
can you
got a
stay on the
0.
boat?
I could, but Mixie runs over there and tries to grab Lorali and carry them here.
It's actually better if you stay on the boat.
Okay.
Like,
Well-
a lot. Julio, Lorelai's going to yell at you to stay there.
Okay, Mixie jumps into the water and then I guess jumps back into the boat. Is this one actually still here? I thought I killed this one.
No, you did.
Okay, cool. Then that's Mixie's turn. Oh, except I guess I still have one attack left, so I'll go over here and I will heal
Alistair.
Wait a minute. Alistair's in two different places. I'm confused.
He's the one on the boat.
He's the one on.
He's in,
Okay.
he's in dread form right now.
Got it. Okay. Yes. Dread form gets healed.
Okay.
Lorelai's also going to yell to Julio to get over to them.
13 points.
13 points. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that uses key, and I'm done.
Julio?
I now have more HP than I started the game with. So.
It's like rolling a bunch of dice makes my entire system break. You guys hear me?
Yes.
Yes, but it's delayed and sped up.
Yeah, in the way of Discord being overloaded.
I rolled a bunch of dice and then everything broke.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Okay. Julio's gonna cast Steel Wind Strike. And then attack a bunch of things.
What level spell is that?
5th level.
Okay. Sorry, I gotta check something.
Also, Julia, I'm not sure if you heard, but Lorelei yelled to get over to everyone else.
Sounds good.
Fifth. Okay, yeah. Make your do your thing.
So roll a bunch of dice. This guy's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So I'm just going left to right. 14 to hit on 1.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so that is 24 damage. 29 to hit on 2, 27 damage. This one will probably miss. That was a 13 to hit on the vampire.
How much to hit?
13.
No, that misses.
This one was 21 to hit.
That hit.
41 damage.
41.
That guy.
They're quite dead.
And then 26 to hit on the last one.
That hits one. That hits them.
31 damage.
Okay.
And then I will teleport to this lady. And then I'll just take the attack and then move towards the book. If she wants to take an opportunity attack, she can.
Okay.
I don't think she can, because slowed means she can't take reactions, right?
You're
No, let me
correct.
just roll for her save for last turn. No, she would have broken it. So.
So she can take the opportunity.
Does a. Yeah, she would have hit you for. She would have clawed you, so like 10 points.
Sounds good. And then I'm gonna run over to the others on the boat. And that is my turn.
So that's Rally.
Great. Lorelei is going to swim over to the boat. And then cast teleport and teleport us back to the town that we originally
Okay.
went to after Serapion. I don't remember the name of it.
Oh, you mean where you
Wait.
Met Hossein?
No. When we were going to the mountains, we went to a town and were attacked by like assassins.
Oh,
And
that's
there.
Okay.
Okay.
That would have been. That was after Silvery Moon.
Yes.
In between there. The next
All I have
one.
is Master Zorb. I know he was the leader that we went to. Oh wait, it was what was it,
Were you-
Deepwater?
Sorry, but from on this world?
Yeah, because we're on a different. We're on Earth.
Different. I mean,
Yeah.
I have both.
Because you went to Silvery Moon, then you went west to another town, and then you came north.
It might be hard to get back here because we had to have Jank teleport us.
What's over that?
Yeah, but I'm just trying to. Do we even need to be on this planet anymore?
Yes, because I think we knew that Bond was on this planet and
Okay.
Cass is somewhere on here.
Okay. Well, I'll just go back to the first village we were at originally.
Okay.
I just want to get us away and somewhere safe.
Yeah.
That's a really good call. This is
Yeah,
not
that-
boding well.
No.
Can Alistair make a wisdom save?
Is this against being charmed?
Well, just more to see how you feel now that, like, yeah. It's not really against the charm, but whether you're going to still follow her orders or not.
10.
Okay. Well, you're still inclined to get the items from the people, but you're not sure where she is. So it's like you're sort of just you just feel inclined to get get the sword and the eye and the brooch. You just have this
Okay.
nagging feeling that it's something you should be doing.
All right.
Yes, Lorelli teleports us away.
Okay.
Wherever we get to, we're just gonna crash and be like, oh, thank God, literally. Oh.
Lorelli is looking more like a drowned cat than ever. Just ill from all the past experiences of the day, completely sopping wet.
Okay, so you get to the town and basically, I mean, you're away from danger, so you can rest for the rest of the day and have a long rest.
Yes.
Please.
Does anyone have Dispel Magic?
I think I do. I do.
Alright, you should dispel the effect on Alistair.
I don't think Dispel Magic can do that. Because doesn't it only work on spells?
I'm pretty sure it's all magical effects.
There's one creature, object, or magical effect within
Yep.
range.
Or is it a different plane or bonus action? Let me just read Dispel Magic.
I mean, if we're getting a long rest, I will certainly try regardless. We're getting a long rest. I need to add Sunbeam back into my spell list.
Yeah.
That might be helpful with what we've been battling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I will say that. Well, okay, just the Google says that Jeremy Crawford ruled that Dispel Magic doesn't work, but
Ah.
if you have calm emotions, Howl, Dispel Evil and Good, Greater Restoration, or Anti-Magic Field, which everybody has, or Power Word
yes.
Heal.
Ah, yes, all the abilities we definitely have. Just cast a ninth level spell to overcome it. Easy. Easy peasy. Easy. So we don't have anything to do with that. That's cool.
What's Mixie's thing? He can do up to like the equivalent of a lesser restoration?
Pretty close to a lesser restoration, yeah.
Yeah.
It cures stuff that lesser restoration does not, but not charm.
Yeah.
Do we level up? I get a new ability if we level up.
Actually, yeah, because you managed to get the eye.
Yo!
Yo,
Level up,
And
level
a
up.
powerful sword, which nobody wants to use.
it hurts. It hurts to hold. It hurts to hear. Don't like the sound. Uh, while we're having a short rest, can we find like just a nice inn to stay at?
Yeah. Well,
All
I
right,
mean, the
Lorelli's.
nicest inn in town, but yes.
Yeah, Lorelli's just gonna be like, "Hey, Mixie, could you put the jar in the bag?"
Uh, yeah. Do you think we should keep them together or maybe separately?
Well, I was just gonna you and Alistair can stay in one room, and then I'll stay with Julio in another.
Sounds good. Oh, and I have this other jar that looks like it has an eyeball in it.
Oh,
I'll have that one with me.
that one's just a regular pickled eye.
This
It's
is a
not a
pickle that
special
looks like
one.
an eye.
That's
Oh,
exactly.
gotcha. Okay.
It's a turnip.
Hmm. Small
Um,
turnip.
so if we level up, Mixie does have the ability to cure charm, sort of.
Ooh.
First, kill Alistair,
Oh, okay. Easy.
and then Mixie can resurrect them.
Oh, wow. That's an
Well,
ability
yeah,
set.
if they die, then the effect wears off.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think that helps with your lost hit points, though.
Yeah.
Oh, Lorelli's fine after a long rest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, me too.
Do I get anything from level 17? I don't think I do.
But yeah,
Nope.
I'll say that Mixie's newfound power in the morning.
Oh, wait, no, I do get something. I get a ninth level spell.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. That's for you multi-classers.
I think I'm one of the few who's not multi-classed in the party, and it's just because the spell casting good.
Yeah, Mixie's not multi-class either.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So I have the option of Foresight, Mass Polymorph, Power Word Heal, Power Word Kill, Prismatic Wall, Psychic Scream, and True Polymorph.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, either you or Mixie could have freed them from the charm.
Yeah.
I am 12th level in Warlock now, so I get Life Drinker.
Oh.
I deal an extra 5 damage on attack rolls now. On attack hits now for damage. Yeah.
Holy shit.
So did our proficiency bonus go up? I guess it did.
Yeah.
That means
Yep.
Fury of the Small does more damage.
Prismatic
God.
Wall is an insane spell.
So if someone enlarges Mixie, do you still get Fury of the Small?
Yes, but if I've been enlarged, it's still going to be a size larger than me, so it no longer works on medium-sized creatures.
So many spells to look at.
Yep, leveling up a monk is very simple.
So Prismatic Wall is just a spell that makes a permeable barrier that if a creature other than designated one tries to pass through, they'll take successively 12d6 of a damage type at a time for each layer.
Oh God.
Yeah,
So you'll
it,
take 12d6 fire, then acid, then lightning, then poison, then cold. And then,
and then a
if,
couple of status effects.
yeah, so then
Very nasty
strain.
status effects.
Jesus.
But of course, you need to be able to force them through the wall.
Yeah. Yikes.
Just hold them in the Bigsby hand and drag them through.
Yeah, or just like jump in a hole or push them in a hole and cast it at the bottom.
That's one way to do it.
All the layers at one at one time.
Don't forget more HP as well.
Yeah. Or just cast Power Word Kill. Easy solution.
In the morning, if you're all gathered around having your meal or whatever, this tired looking individual, elf-like features, walks into the inn, and he's like, points at the group. Don't move. It's been a while. It took me all night to find you. You were over
Okay.
there, and then you disappeared. And now you're over here. It was a long walk.
Under foe.
And he's wearing what? Well, he's basically wearing Asian style armor. And he looks
What
to be a
kind of
fighter.
Asian style armor?
Japanese,
I'm sorry, that doesn't narrow it down much. Japanese, okay.
like samurai armor.
Okay.
Cool.
And he pulls up a seat and sits. He's very dusty, and he just asks for some water and tea.
But we don't have any water or tea to give him.
Mhm.
I mean, we're at having breakfast, so we could definitely order some.
Yes.
Yeah.
He introduces himself as Futamoto. Let me just put that in the chat.
Yes, please. I was gonna attempt to spell that, and that wasn't gonna end well.
And he says that he saw you battling the Vecna's followers at the lakeshore, and then he came upon the fight, like he and then he was going to help you, but then you disappeared.
Sorry. We
And then he says that he suspects that, well, he's noticed that you were on the island and you managed to get out there alive, and he's just wondering if you found anything special there. He's wondering if you managed to get the eyeball.
insight.
Yeah. Good call.
I rolled bad. I'm gonna get Pete to help me.
Yeah, you can make a roll.
Better. Dirty 20.
Since it's been a day, did I get a... Am I still charmed? Or did we fix that problem?
Oh, you're uncharmed.
Uncharmed.
Either Rally or Mixie can do something.
Okay.
You sense that he's genuine in his observations, and that he's wondering if you found the eye, but you're not sure why he's asking or how he knows about it.
You're looking for a basilisk guy? I mean, we saw a couple of basilisks, but we didn't take their eyes.
No, he's wondering if you managed to get Haldamar's eye, the special one. He says that I may be able to offer you a trade.
I'm sorry. How do you know of the eye and what do you want for it?
He knows that one of Orcus's agents managed to get in there and retrieve the hand, but was unable to retrieve the eye. And I've been waiting for someone to get the eye, so for my, what do you call it? The one that I work for my queen.
Makes you starts laughing. Orcus, what a stupid name. Who has a name like that?
I don't know.
Sorry, who?
I didn't come up with these names for them, but
Who's your queen?
You notice that he has a on his armor. There's a when you observe it closely, that actually all the different leaves of the armor have little ravens on them.
Oh, that actually I'm cool with.
And he said,
I'm not sure if Thorali knows who that is.
you probably have a vague understanding, vague knowledge of it. Like, she's a major figure, so.
Yeah. Thorali kind of leans to everyone's like, I think we might actually be okay to trade this.
All right. If you say so.
He works for the Raven Queen. She opposes the undead. If there's
Ah.
anyone who's it's safe to give it to who won't misuse it, it's probably her.
And what he's pretending to be working for it that makes you saying this out loud so that he can hear. At least he's pretending to be an agent of the Raven Queen just to trick us.
He says, you may use whatever magics you wish to uh, determine that I am that I am a follower of the Queen, and I believe I can offer you something in exchange for the eye. If you, I understand you were looking for a sword.
Yeah.
Do we have the ability to speak with? If we kill this guy, can we do speak with dead on him?
Yeah, but I'd rather not.
I think that's a bit much, Pixie.
Mixie looks over at the guy. Is that reasonable? Should we do that?
He actually looks at Mixie and he's just like, if that's if you know if that's what would satisfy you, that I am not afraid of such a fate. The Queen will take me back if that happens. It is the fate of all of those that serve the Queen.
Well, that's metal.
Well,
It's
I'm
not honor
convinced.
the queen.
Yeah, I think that I believe it.
He at least has conviction, if nothing else.
Let's maybe not execute this man over breakfast.
Okay, we can wait till after breakfast.
Yeah, that's definitely what I meant.
Just serving girls like, Dad, get the Queen up ready.
I said after. We can go out. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, okay. I guess we. Sorry, Lorelei kind of leans in. It's like, sorry, do you mean the sword of Cass, right?
Yes, I know of its location. It is not he knows it can be used to harm Vecna, and it needs to get back to Cass, but the Queen like can't use the but basically what am I saying? So basically, if the Queen holds the Eye of Vecna, she has something against them, but she cannot. None of her followers and herself cannot wield the sword, which would can be used to kill him. And they know where it is located, and they know where Cass is, so they are willing to, in exchange for the eye, give you the location of the sword and how to get it to Cass, and then that will free Cass from his current location and allow him to venture forth to try to finish his task of killing Vecna.
Maxie leans over to Laralee and whispers in her ear, do you think maybe he'd know about that other sword? Because it's not going to do us any good.
It might be actually a pretty good ask. Excuse me, Fudamoto, do you mind if we go up to our room for a second just to discuss things a bit more privately than in the dining hall?
Oh no, that's fine. I'm starving and I'll have my a meal while you
Oh,
discuss things.
all right. I meant you can come with us.
Oh, okay.
You can bring food up. I think they won't mind.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He goes up to your room then.
Great. Lorelei just pulls the sword out and kind of unwraps it and steps back a bit. It's like, do you know what this is?
He uh he he asks if you can. Oh, as soon as you unwrap it, it starts keening again, and once you Mixie hears that voice in their head again. Is like, you haven't fed me. I need to be fed.
And Maxie will tell Fudamoto, it's claiming to need to be fed. I think it likes to kill things.
Fudamoto reaches forward and holds it, and he's like studying the pattern that on the sword, and he says that he senses this is the sword of the White King, who died many years ago, and the sword was his, and he used it to defeat many of his enemies. But it is a great evil, and it when it is unsheathed, it must take a life and take a soul before it can be sheathed again, and it will continually ask and demand of its wielder um, to kill someone, friend or foe. And he puts it down. He only holds it for a few, 30 seconds. And puts it down because he doesn't want it to take over him. And he says that there are many evil creatures, including Orcus, that would probably, or followers of Orcus, that would like to possess this sword. I don't really have use for it, but it should not fall into the wrong hands. It is a very powerful item.
All right. Well, I guess we can just kind of hold on to that.
I still think we should need to dump it into a volcano.
Uh, Fudamoto's like, if you seek to destroy it, that is one of the ways that it can be done, and um, having a great evil item like this remain in existence is um, not advised. But I understand that you are probably on other important tasks, and holding onto the sword for now might be the worthwhile thing, as you seem to be able to protect it from those that seek it.
Yeah, I mean, worst case, if someone tries to get it, we can just kind of do what Haldemar had and just kind of shove it through their chest real quick. That seemed to contain him in some way.
Yes, I sense that's, well, the way you describe things. That's how it was used against Haldemar.
Oh, I wonder if it kind of works against liches because it wants to be fed, so it'll just drain their life force perpetually as long as it's stabbed through them.
It yeah,
That's
it put him in stasis, but it didn't actually kill him
yeah.
until you pulled it out.
Eh.
It happens.
Well, all right. Well, I guess just point us in the direction of the sword, and we can give you the eye.
So he did.
Now, after
Yeah, he does indicate that he's willing to provide you the location after you. Well, he needs assistance in defeating a Death Knight who is gathering forces to attack a Raven Queen stronghold.
Don't know what a Death Knight is. Sounds bad.
They are
Let's do it.
they're another powerful form of undead, and Delvor has been gathering an undead army and is taking the battle to the Raven Queen. And once we defeat him, I can take you to the sword.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
I mean,
And,
if everyone else is.
I believe in you, Larry. You make the choice.
Okay, I guess I'm nominated team leader. We'll do it.
Okay, so he pulls out this little black orb, and he says that actually he says I'm gonna finish eating first, and but that basically he pulls out this black orb. I guess you probably actually go outside into a field or something, and he'll open a portal, and you guys boop over to this Raven Queen stronghold, and you can see this massing army in the distance.
So is it like a Raven Queen stronghold, or is it like the Raven Queen stronghold?
No, it's not.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not the actual, not her castle, but a place that is of importance to her.
Dang. Let's go fight a Death Knight.
Woo!
Yay.
And we'll do that next time
Woo!
All right.
when you have your Warforged.
That's probably gonna be helpful. Shit, we left him behind. Just floating like a buoy in a lake.
Well, more like City on the Bottom. I don't think he can float.
Yeah. Unclear.
I can just imagine like Greg sitting on the bottom of the ocean playing Go Fish with his clone.
Can't
That's
talk.
such a good visual.
Terrible person to play Go Fish with.
I don't know. I was sort of I took that a bit from first the book, World War Z. I just didn't really do it in the movie. Anyways, the zombies, the like people that died on ships and stuff like that, the zombies were jumping in the water, but they didn't
And they-
die, and they just hit the bottom of the ocean and they just walked around. So
I also did like that. It was very creepy and very cool.
Yeah.
Though also, the more I thought about it, it's like that they probably wouldn't work because like fish in the ocean are known for eating detritus.
yeah.
They would definitely just get snacked on. Also, just the change in water pressure would definitely not be good.
So yeah, we'll fight Delvor next time, and you'll get your sword, or hopefully.
Yay.
All right.
The right sword this time,
Yes.
hopefully.
You found the
Not a-
sword. You found an artifact level sword, and it's like, nope, wrong one. Just stick it in the bag.
Yeah. This one's really annoying. Put in the hole. Also, Lorelli took Mordenkainen's magnificent mansion, so now we can stay in a nice little extra
Oh.
dimensional mansion for the night.
Yay.
No more hotels and inns and stuff. And camping. On the condition that Lorelli has a 6th level spell ready or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You could learn Tasha's terrific tent or something.
Does that one even exist anymore?
I don't know.
I don't think it does.
That each one of those powerful magic users or wizards.
Oh, yeah.
Have their own versions.
I can't wait for the best one, Melf's Man Cave. But it's just an elf's idea of what that is. It's just like a rooty hollow. It's a 7th level spell. My god.
Yeah, but it's a pretty powerful 7th level spell.
Yeah.
Tasha's magnificent tent.
I wish I could cast like extra, like the extra dimensional pocket spell.
Rope trick?
No, there's one that lets you make a like whole other pocket dimension.
Oh. I have to think about that. No, doesn't come to the top of my head.
Yeah, it's like a 6th or 7th level spell. I know sorcerers can cast it. I can't remember what it's called though.
Demiplane, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's
It unlike it's an 8th level spell, and unlike Mordenkainen's Mansion, it's a permanent one.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. Can you,
yeah,
can you
and
imagine the havoc that causes? You know, it's just like people are
Oh.
wandering around and, hey, where's this?
Pure nightmare for D&D's sake. It's you can open a door to anywhere from it. Is that how we're
yep, and if you can convince one of your enemies to go in and then close the door, you don't
Yeah.
have to you don't have to ever go back.
and they're just in there.
Can you imagine someone's figured out all the GPS locations and just like starts opening doors? Let's let everybody out.
Well,
Oh
the,
no.
the,
Shit.
the implication of that spell is you can't open somebody else's demiplane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Although I don't know what that means after you die. Does that mean nobody can open it?
Can you
It's
inherit the knowledge? Like, is that something you can put in your will? And
Potentially, I mean there isn't it really is very open-ended because it's just you create a shadowy door on a flat solid surface that you can see within range. The door is large enough to allow medium creatures to pass through unhindered. When opened, the door leads to a demiplane that appears to be an empty room, 30 feet in each dimension, made of wood or stone. When the spell ends, the door disappears, and any creatures or objects inside the demiplane remain trapped there, as the door also disappears from the other side. Each time you cast the spell, you can create a new demiplane, or have the shadowy door connect to a demiplane you created with the previous casting of the spell. Additionally, if you know the nature and contents of a demiplane created by a casting of the spell by another creature, you can have the shadowy door connect to its demiplane instead.
okay. You know that.
So it's not actually that good for storing because if you just know what's in it, you can just go there.
So if you, as long as you have the Bitcoin password, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Thanks, Wes.
It's been so long. Thank you, Wes. This was a good time.
yeah, this was super fun.
I missed this game.
Very chaotic.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need
Stone
more
wall
physics
the
and
entire session.
Shit, how do we get through a wall?
That was funny, actually. It's like, you're 16th level. How do we get through this wall?
by having the barbarian punch it, because that was our option.
Use the Minotaur as a battering ram.
I mean, the other option was like waste 2 4th level spells.
Well, now that you have
Like-
mass polymorph, you just could have changed everybody into mice.
I didn't take mass polymorph.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, with bards, it is very much like you choose one, and that's all you get until the next time you level up. I took Psychic Scream.
Ooh.
I can do 14d6 psychic damage to any creature or to 10 creatures of my choice within range.
4 damage.
And my save for spells is 20 now.
Wow.
Lorali is the problem.
Yeah.
You just have to throw a bunch of boulders at you.
Shit. And inanimate objects, my only weakness.
Yeah, what's your HP at right now? Like max
Oh,
HP?
I haven't put it up actually. I need to add another d8. I mean, really high because of early shenanigans.
Yeah.
Only 3 additional, so it's now 125.
Not bad for a bard.
Pretty good for a bard.
Yeah.
The tankiest bard in the land.
You got more than Mixie.
and Lorelli makes good use of it.
I think Julio might just be a little bit above you because of our fighter levels.
I don't know why Lorelli ends up doing more of the tanking than Julio, where it's like
Yeah,
Julio's
at
the
this
squishy
point,
wizard, get in the back.
at this point, it doesn't make sense.
Cut to Lorelli in the like Family Guy pose, just like twisted on the ground.
Yeah. Alistair's at 168 now
Wow.
because I put a point into Constitution.
Damn.
Let me
Which-
just see. I closed everything out.
Considering 12 of my hit dice are D8s, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah.
Much
Let me
damage.
pull
Can-
up my-
Holy shit, the Big B's hand, if Lorelli casts it at 9th level, it does 12d8 force damage with the punch.
Time.
Lorelli's just gonna turn into One Punch Man, but with Big B's hand, just punching eldritch creatures out of existence.
And this is why Lorelli's in the front.
Yeah. There is actually a reason, turns out.
Yeah. With the level up, Juliet's hit points are 129.
Woo! Thank you, wizard.
Yay.
Ah!
Oh, Maxie has the least hit points of the group.
But you dish out a lot of healing, and you move very fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nixie can do so much healing. It's crazy.
Not as much as a life cleric though. Life clerics are like double or even triple what Maxie can do.
Oh, yeah. Because that's a
Jeez.
life cleric.
Yeah.
I found a fun little healing trick that you can do with alchemist artificers.
Oh.
So the alchemist artificer gets an ability where when you do healing, you can add your intelligence modifier of the healing.
Yeah.
When you cast a
Oh.
spell, you then combine this with spell storing item to get 10 uses of cure wounds. So your the full magazine, so to speak, of spell storing item can do like 100 points of healing.
Wow. Actually, I do remember that a D&D campaign I watched or listened to on a podcast had one character do that where he flavored it as like a spoon that perpetually filled itself with like bad tasting medicine, but when you took it, it was a healing word or
Yeah.
cure wounds. So if they were in a tough pinch, they would do a short rest of just passing the spoon around. Of course, this was also late in that campaign, so the spoon, of course, had a name.
Of course, the spoon has a name.
It was because God, that campaign went so long, but it was early in the campaign. One of the characters cast animate object on the spoon,
Mm.
and then another character just became emotionally connected to it.
Oh no.
They kept it around, and its name was Spoony.
That's great.
Right. Anyways, side tangent done.
Yeah.
Ah, dead time.
Lovely
Right.
fun time. Thank
It
you.
was great.
Okay.
Good night,
It was
everybody.
super fun.
Bye.
Right.
Have a
Good
good day.
night.
Bye.
See y'all in a couple weeks.
You too. Bye.